Hello, this is Zachary from Zachary 3D Prints not on a Friday. Hey Kieran, how are you doing, sir? How is life on the other side of 2021? Because it's now 2022, right? How are the days, the past 6 days? I want to answer that one. So yeah, it's one day earlier and a half an hour later. I think maybe you have noticed it, but I am not doing that many live streams anymore. It's for a reason. Um, Nobody is watching. Maybe it is. Maybe I should post it on Twitter that I'm live, but I don't know if that works. I'm not really sure if this is going to work. I'm totally honest because last few live streams were not that busy. Uh, we will see. We will see. So, you are. I am. Yeah, I am too. I'm also here on the live stream. Yay! Yeah. So these, come on, speak up. Um, so the last 6 days of 2022 were calm. Um, I had 2 weeks off, so between Christmas and New Year and the first week of New Year, so 2 weeks off. That is very nice. I have done not much. I did do a lot and didn't do anything. Focusing on waiting for today's specific Falcon 9. That's the only thing that lives. I mean, yeah, I enjoy that very much. If I have the possibility to watch it, I certainly will do. But now it's this is looking stupid. Um, I don't think that this is good. No, 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 no. It's not going to work. Non-fam. It's been a while. So yeah, it's when are they going to launch? 41 minutes to go. Uh, are you going to watch the live streams from SpaceX, or are you going to watch from NASAspaceflight.com? Yeah, so I was working on this Anycubic Mega Zero that was uh, was from the 3D printing Belgium. Hey Mac, how are you doing? Is this the first time that you're here, Mac? Normally I watch live stream. Okay, cool. SpaceX, yeah, yeah. Um, when when it is about Starship, then I watch the live stream from NSF, NASA Spaceflight, and also the last few minutes. I'm also watching the live stream from SpaceX as well because of the higher quality video footage. But then on the other hand, if if I see the live stream from NSF, sometimes the image there is just a fraction sooner than the live stream from SpaceX on my side. That's so weird. Ah, Flam was also the SpaceX. I think we have a lot of space nerds here. That is amazing. I'm doing fine. Yeah, I was working on a very, very. How do you say that? That one I need to cut because it's really disturbing. Uh, uh, what did I want to say? No, too long boating chip. NSF stream 4 minutes behind. Yeah, no, I mean when the Starship launch, then or when they are doing some tests, then the stream from NSF is pretty spot on. Yeah, you're doing fine, Mac. Nice to hear. It's been really a while since I used this software. Yeah. So if I'm sitting like this and I'm doing like that, and you will see the screen wobble a little bit. Wobble, 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 wobble. Yeah, it's me. It's not your side. So I was working on the ANET ET4. It's printing very well. I also printed a piece or a few pieces of the board game Catan. I don't know if you or I think Catan is called in English Settlers, something like that. It is a very gorgeous piece. But the thing is, I don't have so much space here. Believe it or not, I don't have much space. More space than downstairs, but when the print is on the top, I cannot see what is happening. So I wanted to print. How was this? So I wanted to print some model, but I thought, well, let's put the printer on top of the shelves and then let's start to print. And so I was doing other things. So I checked on it 10 minutes in the print and it was looking like shit. So I was like, okay, let's stop the print. I cut the filament off. There's the spool. I was printing it in yellow. So I was like, okay, I know now that the printer does work. I got some awesome prints out of it, and I give also some little TLC to my ANET ET4. So I think ANET is also happy with that as well. I paid for the printer, not ANET. So that printer is up and running again. Well, now it's not running, but I know it's working. So if I have some space that I can put the printer down and can observe it, then I can use it. Some other printers that I need to work on is the JJ Maker Artist D. As noticed, I did a live stream and unboxing a first print. After that, I only had some crap out of the printer. Not real crap, but shitty prints. Because IDEX printer is for me very new and it's so, how do you say that? I need to get get my hands around the mechanics of an IDEX printer. Should be pretty simple, maybe this simple for some people. For me, it is pretty, yeah. I don't want to say difficult because eventually I'm going to, oh my gosh, this is, oh, K2, that is a really nice one. mount a mirror or camera so you can see. But the thing is, I don't have a chair to stand on. I don't want to stand here on my desk chair. Or maybe you want to see some epic. I can imagine that. Uh, so yeah, there is a resin printer on a lower shelf, but with the filament spool holder on top makes it almost impossible to put it under here. Well, here the Focus Odin F3 has also a filament spool holder on the top, but the other one is just so. The Anycubic Viper is at this moment not printing anything. It was printing some Star Destroyer parts, but I had a clogged nozzle, I guess, and then yeah. Um, for ONG? I don't know what that means, but hello. I had a mirror or camera for you. Oh yeah, yeah, sure. No, no, that part I did understand, but if you put the camera somewhere else and I need to get on this chair, you will see some other things that you can all laugh about. Sometimes I have that. So yeah, the Anycubic Viper, I need to work on that one as well. Um, I don't know what happened, but it was printing support for the last part of the cabin from the Star Destroyer. I printed a dozen parts. It's insane. So today I was working on this Anycubic Mega Zero 1.0. Makes sense. Because there is, I think last year, oh, no, end of 2020, they released the 2.0. So the 1.0 was on discount, 130 euros. You could buy it. The 3D Printing Belgium, he bought one, and there is also a live stream from that. Uh, it is a very nice aluminum metal 3D printer. The only thing, it doesn't have any heated bed, but further than that, it's a very awesome printer. Um, I cleaned it like I did with the ANET ET4. I cleaned everything. Um, I made sure that all the wires were zip tied. Sometimes it happens that you are zip tying some wires and then you find out that um, that there is an obstruction in movement. So something like that. I always like some nice cable management. That everything is neat, tucked away. That this is always visible. But then sometimes you see that maybe too little space between the wire and the zip tie, and then when it moves up or down, you will get some obstructions. But further than that, it's cleaned. It has a PTFE tube from Capricorn, uh, the 3D Printing Belgium. He already installed that one. The power supply, it's a adapter power supply, so meaning you have this brick and then a wire to the to the controller box. Maybe I can switch over from camera. Oh yeah, I can. Uh, so giving you some fly-by camera view. I hope you don't mind. Oh, oh my gosh. Come on. Welcome to the finger camera. So don't pay any attention to the wiggly wiggly wig 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 wiggly wiggly wig. Hi. You know, I have this little trick where you can still see me and also the camera view. Huh. So, there's the camera. Sorry. Oh my gosh. I am so terrible. I think this can go low. How low can you go? Nobody wants to see this. Hey, Matt German. Oh, what did this guy said? Oh, thanks for the moderating. Yeah, so because I have here a white screen, so it's more reflecting. But anyway, you will see a 3D printer. Share. Share screen. Check this out. So something like this looks nice. It's a bot. Yeah, because I couldn't see what was going on. Oh, cool. Yeah, you know, I see quite a lot of bots everywhere. Not only here, but on other places as well. It's don't they have those guys? Don't those? Never mind. Never mind. Hey, 3D RCNC. Hey, how are you doing, sir? Facebook is now called Meta. Meta. Matt, I have sent you a link. Don't press it yet. I will let you know as soon as you can hop in. Okay, but I have sent it now, so that you have it. I keep my promise, you know. Hey, Stephen, Pool, how are you doing? K2, where do I know you from Twitter? Something like that? Anyways, so this is the Anycubic Mega Zero. There is also a nicer view. For that, I'm going to put the banner off. It's there. Check this out. Check this out. Bang. Does that look sexy? Sexy. So this is the Anycubic Mega Zero. It's also a very, very nice printer. Can I move the screen? Move the camera a little bit closer? No. Yeah, I can, but it doesn't do anything. Look here, all the mess on my desk. It's insane. 28 minutes to launch. Yeah. So I'm going very quickly through the live stream. Are there more people who are wanting to watch that live stream? Because I think if I'm going to share that, I will get some problems. Sorry. Huh? Looks like your underwear. To the left. Oh, you saw that? My underwear? No, it's to clean the toilet on your 3D printer. So, yeah, smells nice. Yeah. So, okay, back to the Anycubic Mega Zero 1.0. So this printer was from the 3D Printing Belgium. When I picked it up together with G-Tech 8MT, a multicolor 3D printer. Very nice one. I also need to do little things on that printer as well. Also making sure to have it stand somewhere that I can easily access it, and then starting multicolor prints as well. So that is amazing. As you can see, here is also my Ender 6 standing. I had to lower the shelf in order to get it in. Okay. Yeah. Okay, never mind. So the power supply is still in Belgium, so I need to go back to get it, and then get it running. So if I'm going to heat it up, so I can do almost everything except heating up. I don't know if it is an issue, but we will see. So 12 volts, it's a 12-volt adapter, something that I can use on my EZ3X1, but not on this one. So I think everything on this machine is a little bit heavier. So the amperage for this should be 6 amps, but the power supply is only 4 for 12 volts power. So what did I do in the meantime? I cleaned everything. So I cleaned everything. It is looking very nice. There was also a lot of grease and a lot of hairs, so I took it off. Also a lot of dust. I checked the V belts. V belts are nice. I zip tied the wires like I mentioned earlier. Yeah, the Bowden tube, because I cannot heat the nozzle, I cannot remove the PTFE tube because I don't like this. I want to have it over it, and that I can zip tie it there, maybe in some places, because now it's wounded around it. That rhymes as well. Wounded around it. I will come back to that question, Mac. So if you have a if you have a question, put them in the comments with my name, and then I will see it directly. Wait. I didn't do so long live streams that I want to fly over everything. So I cleaned everything. It is looking nice. I put also some nice. Of course you cannot see it. I put also yellow springs here. Everything is leveled. I used a I used here in the menu, there is a leveling motion here, bed leveling, and there is one that's really you're fired. Really serious? Come on. Motion. So there is here in the menu. Come on. Level bed. If you do that, you are going to level 49 points. 49. So, and later on, I found this one. So I was like, yeah, screw it. I have leveled bed. Everything is now very nicely. Normally better if you are going to level your bed, make sure that the nozzle is heated up. Well, since this isn't a heated bed, as you can see, it's just an aluminum plate with some sticker, build-tech sticker on it. It doesn't look that nice. It is very clean. I'm going to order some other thing for it, some magnetic bed and a better sheet, so that you can get the prints of something similar like the old Ender 3s, something like that. Maybe a PEI sheet, but PEI sheet, I think, to my opinion, if you have a heated bed and it's going to heat up, the PEI is going to get sticky, and so that works better. But like the Easy Treat X1, this sheet works very nice. If you clean it, it will do the job pretty well without any problem. And I think that way. I think I will go for something like that. Yeah, I need to check, because glass, it's thicker, and I think if it is hot, it works better. I can put here a heated button, but you know it's going to cost more, because I think that those I need to have a different power supply, the heated bed. So if you add those to this one, you will get, I think, some €60 extra in cost. So I won't do that. I see you have meta control. What I use primarily, well, to reach a lot of new creators, new users into the 3D printing. I try to use Cura. I try to use Prusa Slicer, but also Idea Maker, Meta Control. Meta Control looks very complex, like Idea Maker, but Meta Control it's a slicer, but also a design program in one. and I made a few videos about it, and it's pretty easy to use. At this moment, it's not my main slicing software. Um, Matt, if you're still there, you can join the live stream as well. So so this is a so this is a this is a nice 3D printer, but yeah, like oh. So like mentioned, I cannot use it at this moment. I need a different power supply, a little bit more amperage, and then see if that is going to work. So yeah. So far the Anycubic Viper, so I'm going to switch it off. I cannot do anything with it at this moment as only listening to it, and yeah, something like that. So so that was that. Just it's a clean machine now. Only some extras that needs to be done, but anyways, it's looking nice. Split. Does it read the temperature correctly? Well, because I got a error the first time, I took the fan shroud off, took the thermistor out. I touched it by hand, and I saw that the reading from the thermistor was doing fine, because yeah, it was in a cold aluminum block, and then you have it 19, 21, 22 degrees. Then when I took it in the hand, it was going to 30, 32, 35. So that was working well, but the amperage isn't that high, that the heater cartridge wasn't heating up anything. I had I put the heat on 30, 35 degrees Celsius. I hold my finger against it and nothing happened. So then I got this false error message. So something is wrong. I think it's the power supply that it is too weak, but we will see in the near future, right? Fendikins, every space launch, I love how the rocket breathe. The venting, it's I mean, that is amazing. Your bet has now a deviation of 0.07. Wow. Can I measure mine as well? No, I don't. I don't have a metal ruler. Huh. I do have a leveler here. Ah. On my N3, it's about 2 millimeters. So much off. That's quite a lot. Tactile. Hello, Matt. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm okay. Seen better days, but hey ho.
Before swap, wait. I'm calling it close enough for the government work. Ah, cool. Yeah, I'm behind like normally on the chat.
Hey, Kieran. He always follows me everywhere. He's like, I think, my personal stalker or something. Kieran.
Hey, Zone. Hello.
Oh my god,
Welcome
there's
to the
another
live stream.
stalker.
Not a stalker.
Yeah, they're all stalking me.
Yeah, I was this afternoon. I was in his live stream, right, Soglon? Yeah,
Yeah.
it's been a while. Just like mentioned, I have so much things to do, or I'm trying also new things like new YouTube channel with
Okay.
other stuff. So
Cool.
what are you working on, Matt?
Just my charity project. The cups, what you see behind there, and I made some more over there. And here you can see, right there. Well, I can. Oh,
No,
one.
it's Lithuanian. Cool. Ooh,
Lithuania. Yep.
that is looking nice. Hellbound. Cool.
Yeah, I made so far, I think 15, and all of them are different. Each is unique.
Hmm.
It's like a reward for the charity what I'm doing. They have a book club, and book authors come to it and they read part of the book, and we discuss the book with them. We ask them silly questions and normal questions, and what else I do. Yeah, it's pretty much a pretty nice group, and yeah, and for that I make the you know the lithophane for. That's my
Hello,
fiance.
your fiance.
Yeah, we're gonna get married soon.
Cool.
I can't say the date online, so
Ah.
That's okay.
huh?
You said it once.
Yeah, I can say it once, but yeah, I send it to you in a private message when we're gonna get married. But
Okay. Litamains are cool, but they just take so long to print.
oh
Well, I
yeah.
tried one time, but I was back in the early days and it was looking awful, so I never touched it again. But that's me. If it doesn't work, you know, or I need to go around it, and it's this it's this yeah that thing.
Yeah, it's difficult sometimes to make them, and you constantly have to do maintenance on your machine if you have perfect lithophane. Like you have
Hmm.
to watch the hot end, the Boden tube, and the feeding mechanism. All those items need to be perfectly clean, uh, and perfectly inserted. So if there's a space between the Boden tube and the nozzle, you will have little tiny lines in them,
Yeah.
extrusion, and so sometimes I cut it after every picture. After one picture is finished, I cut the Boden tube a little tiny piece off, and then I shove it back down again. And I do this almost after every picture. But for that, I have good quality pictures.
Oh wow! So every Bowden tube you will cut each time a little piece off.
Yeah, sometimes
Wow!
but each picture, this takes me around about 4 days to do.
Oh my gosh!
3 4 days to do. So
Yeah, you said 4 days, and I think
yeah, it
one
depends.
things.
It depends really on if you have thick or thin You see, because black is thick, so it will take longer because you're using more material, and especially if it's all around thick, then the time increases compared if you have a thin picture of the same picture, basically. Because if you do a negative picture of a picture, then it increases also because it brings out the dark side. I call it.
The dark side.
Yeah, the dark side.
Well, now we are talking about the dark side. I hope I did that correctly with this other bot as well. Haha, 3DR CNC as well. Yeah. So the Starship, I'm still, yeah, okay. Now the print is not printing anything, but um, it's big.
There's a Prusa Mini right there behind you.
That is the Prusa Mini,
Yeah.
Anycubic Viper, and this is the Easy Treat X1. It's also printing very nicely. When I was working on the ANET ET4, the thumb screws. Do I have one here? Of course, I think I threw it away.
I'm still waiting on mine.
Yeah, I think I threw it away. But anyways, so that one is doing pretty well. Sometimes the unexpected happens, and I can print with it without any problem, and it doesn't have any heated bed. Um, so this is one of the top pieces, the
Yeah.
upper part, and so yeah, you don't need to use so much support material. Only on those pieces you do need to, but anything other, it's doing fine.
Cool.
Yeah, only that part I had some issues with it. uh I was surprised. It happened yesterday or that day before. I lost count. Titus Revenge. Hey, I'm awake. Good morning then.
I know certain lithophane websites, if you do certain shapes, you do need to have support. But if you put support on a lithophane, it just comes out terrible. And
Mhm.
you have to be so careful when you take it off.
Yeah. Yeah, especially for the thinner parts, I can imagine that it is harder to do. But
Yeah,
you can send.
these little
You,
scratches behind,
yeah,
and
and
you
that you
see it.
are you also on TikTok?
No, 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 no.
There is this person makes little main lampshades. They
Hmm.
are looking amazing, also colored. I don't know how you do that, but
Yeah, some
it's
colored ones.
how do you do that? Do you spray paint them very thin?
No, there's several different methods you can use. The method I use is the paperback method. I use a regular piece of paper. I put it through the printer, but the colors of it are special. You can't use the regular picture and then put it behind the lithophane. It does not work because you have to take the black and the white out. So you only have high colored. I don't think I have anything
Like
near
pictures?
remotely. Yeah, yeah, like it's like a regular picture, but it's offset the colors
Hmm.
to match with the lithophane. So, and once you put them both together, the lithophane and the piece of paper, then the color comes out, and it's very nice on some things. But certain items, like if you take pictures of people, and like I sit in the dark, like my picture would be not really nice, but your picture, because you sit in the light, would come out better than I am. So lighting on the original picture is always important, and the color combinations, what you have in the background, and uh,
Yeah,
because
those what I always see, those are looking so amazing. And I got some questions if I can also print little mains, but since I have never done it, I never said yes, I'm going to do that. So I need to check check it. I do have a lot of printers that I can use for it. I need to check how that is going to work. Eventually, I will get it done.
Hmm. Yeah.
Um, I love my Viper too, but at this moment, it's taking a nap. Not too long. I like her too. She's precise and never gets frustrated at no time. Uh, Jessie. Oh, she. Oh, she's nice. She's very nice.
You
Also,
talking about my fiance?
no. She is also called Jessie. Then
Oh no, no. Sorry, no, no,
no,
no.
it's
Her name is Louise.
no. They were talking about the SpaceX live stream, and you
Oh,
have Jessie, and this I think surfer girl as well because from the pictures that I saw on Twitter, she was also doing some wave surfing, something like that. It's looking nice.
you're watching two streams at once. How dare you? We should be more interesting. We're the one who are interesting, not the space shuttle launch.
It's also not a space shuttle. It's Starlink
Yeah, I know, I know.
again. It's isn't this their
I'm
first
like 20 years too late for
launch?
the space shuttle.
Um, yeah, that we already had. But also from NASA, Leia, she's also very nice. Okay,
Had name it. I lost you now so long.
yeah. If you're watching some
His
space
name is
launches,
Mad Owner. Okay. No, she takes on my name. Sorry.
so that cube has a question. What's the best filament you use for little mains?
Lithophanes. Well, it is very preferences of the person what you also make, and I like GTech, but the other ones like Focus, PLA Plus is pretty good. Um, what else? Which one? There's another one. Anycubic White. They're coming out with a new filament. I think they're already out. I think I'm not sure. Um, they're pretty good, but you have to see how it comes out. You have to do a test print first, and then once you have established the thickness and the darkness of certain thickness of the lithophane, because you do like uh, zero point 0.1 and 0.2, 0.3, 0.4 thickness, and
Hmm.
then you hold it towards the light, and yeah, uh, then you have to calculate if it might have to have a little bit darker spots. Yeah.
So you use
A minimum thickness and a maximum thickness. The minimum thickness is always for me 1 mil, and maximum thickness is 4 mil for me for most of mine, and I use GTech mainly. But on other ones, I've been going as high as 4.4, 4.8 on thickness, just to get the color right, you know.
yeah.
So if it's translucent, don't use translucent. That's worthless. Uh, you may actually translucent, instead of having a regular picture this size, you have to do in translucent this thick. You know what I mean? It's sometimes 2 to 3 times more the thickness to actually get the same color effect as if you make a little one with that color.
Yeah,
So
nice. Yeah, it's thank you for mentioning that. Sometimes I want to talk too fast. Codeman, welcome to the live stream. How are you doing? I always laugh when I see this picture. I think that more people have that.
Yeah,
Uh,
GTAC, Focus, and Anycubic. Those are pretty good filaments, white.
mhm.
eSun does some good too, but I never used eSun, so actually eSun is Focus, isn't it? Yep, she just said yeah. eSun. So the eSun might probably be good too for making lithophane.
Yeah, because the yellow, what you see here in the back, is PLA plus from Eson.
All right, yeah. Focus coming out with some new colors. I think 5 new colors. Uh, Yellow was one of them too. I think red and white they have out now already. Um, huh? Gray they come out. Uh, any other colors you know of, babe? All right.
Anyone with a focus Odin, what is the total height including the filament stand? I think also with um I don't have a measure tape here.
Same height as the A10 G-Tech Pro. If you have a G-Tech A10 Pro, it's the same height with the filament spool. Because that's the Focus and that's the A10 G-Tech. The G-Tech is slightly, I would say, I mean, few centimeters higher, but that only looks higher because it's, you know, the distance is further and this one is nearer.
Hmm.
So,
So it the shelf it's in total height 180. So if I look to the midpoint at this 90, so say like 65, 65 centimeters. Oh, Focus is sending you an Odin. Can't wait to try it out. It's a great machine. It's surprisingly, let's say it like this.
yeah,
Uh,
this Focus machine is actually not my machine. This is the machine of my fiance, Louise. So
ah,
I'm not allowed to touch it.
All right.
you're not allowed to touch it.
No, she put
She's
like
printing on it.
she says Loopy's printer keep off on top. You see the yellow bit on top right there? It says Loopy's printer keep off.
Um. Okay. Yeah, I would love to. Yeah, me too. Me too. I want to, if possible, and I can go to the United States this year. Something like Boca Chica, I want to visit, but also many other people. Dang it! There's so much things that I want to do. Focus is Eason
Yeah,
or the filament.
yeah, the filament.
Oh, I didn't. Yeah, I saw that message here. Focus is Eason, but I was like, oh, okay. Uh,
Yeah, I'm still waiting on my Prusa Mini,
yeah.
Kieran. Yeah, I won it on the Loyal Moses show. Actually, it was originally a Focus, what I won, and I kind of was cheeky and I
Oh,
like,
yeah, that's correct. You won the focus, huh?
yeah. And then I said to him, I have already a Focus. Could I have a, Prusa Mini? And he like thought for a while, like, and then he said all of a sudden, yeah, okay, I can do that. And I like was totally shocked, and yeah, I'm still waiting on the Prusa, but
How long
it's
are
such
you
a long
waiting now
wait.
for it?
How long I've been waiting now for the pusher? Probably around about 2-3 months, I think.
Yeah.
So I have to talk to Loyal to see if he finds it, because last time 2-3 weeks ago when I spoke to him, he said it was still in the process of being made and being ready to be shipped, but that was it, and it's not even wasn't ready yet. So
Hmm.
well, I'll find out soon, I guess.
Um.
Yeah, he's good dude. I like him, but he
Yeah.
drags his stuff on. I mean, oh,
Sorry.
like I want. He drags his stuff on. Like I sit here like 4 o'clock in the morning, like half asleep, and I said, "Oh yeah, we're gonna do that in 10 minutes, the giveaway," and I'm like, "Okay, 10 more minutes, 10 more minutes." I'm sitting here, and then it's like an hour later. Like giveaway didn't happen yet.
Yeah, I
I mean,
was
some of
also
his stream are 4 hours long. Sorry, Zach.
I had that also one time. I think I also donated money or donated something to his stream, and then eventually the hype train was going on, hype train, and I was also supporting, And one
I know
moment
some
I had
people do
something.
it on purpose. The hype train.
Yeah, why do they do that? Why do they keep going give and no at
It's
one
fun, I
moment I
guess.
was like I really need to go to bed, and then he's the loyal said just a few more minutes and then we do the giveaway. Then half an hour later still not. Come on, loyal,
He
don't
knows
do
how to
this.
drag stuff on.
I thought that I was
Mm.
doing that always, but there are some other people
Makes
that
me
can do
tear
that also.
now, just thinking about it.
Yeah, and you know just like mentioned, live streams I like to do them, but now with the other things that I want to do, they taking a lot of extra time. And although I was on Twitch quite a lot, for getting affiliate on there, I noticed that that it wasn't really a thing for me. So I will keep doing it as well on that side, but need to check when, because now
Oh,
lately a lot of people are doing live streams on Twitch though. So
I know. Going mad live streaming on Twitch. I've been on a show probably the past week, almost the last 5 days on 2-3 shows. So, but this is how I put my name out. I go to your show, I go to his show, I go to the other show, and say hello to everybody. And if
yeah,
somebody doesn't know me,
I want, if I join somebody's live stream, I want to be an active, active in the stream, not just being there, and being also active on other streams as well. You can do that, but
yeah, but
for
I
me
don't know nothing
personally,
about CNC.
hmm?
I don't know nothing about CNC, and there I have to keep quiet. I mean, I don't need to stay quiet. I mean, I probably can lava some, bull crap, but I don't know anything about CNC, and if I would advise on people on that, it would be wrong for me to do.
Yeah, oh,
So,
I can imagine. I also have a CC milling machine standing on
well, I,
next
I
to
wouldn't know where
next
to
to the
start.
init. I assembled it, but I didn't use it. So
I know my lithophanes, and if anybody wants help with lithophane making, I'll gladly help out. Just contact me over Facebook, and maybe it takes me half a day or a day or two to get to you, because depends what I'm doing and how many people are contacting me, and sometimes between one definitely a day to
Mhm.
10 a day to maybe 15 a day contacting me about lithophanes, or just people saying hello. to me, and then I, talk to them and say, oh yeah, I did this, and then they show me some pictures of lithophanes, and and I'm like, yeah,
Yeah,
that's pretty cool, and but it takes a lot of time away, That's what I'm talking about, talking to people, because I rather do this right here, what talking to you. I mean, I like talking to the other people too. Don't get me wrong, but um, I have to find a balance between those two things.
yeah, yeah. Me too. You know, because it is holiday, but next week I also want to upload on the other YouTube channel also videos. There are usually 2-3 minute during videos, and with that I want to build something up as well there on the other side. Yeah, on the
Yeah,
focus Odin, I also have some bad adhesion problems sometimes.
yeah, me too. I have some better heating problem because I want to do some auto leveling on it. I'm thinking about to do a BL touch, attach it to it. I think Zolon did one BL touch on it because all what you need to do is switch a little knob or switch on the focus, and then it comes on in the menu, under settings.
Hmm.
So, but I don't know how to hook it up. So if anybody have out there pictures of how to do it or a video of how to do it,
I
please
think
don't hesitate.
it's on the board. You can attach a BL touch on there, I guess. Um, I think I don't think it's that hard, but it's already visible in the menu.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. In written in the menu, I have to check. I didn't see that because nope, I don't have an ABL focus yet. I'm planning on it, but not until I hit 90 days of use. All right. Why
Loyal,
particular 90 days?
hmm?
Why particularly 90 days waiting? Is this your test period or so long? But my default is 55 TPU in bed. Yeah.
Yeah, the loyal Moses streams are at around 4 o'clock my time, so it's kind of late for me.
You got washed yesterday.
Oh. Oh yeah. Sorry, I accidentally picked it up and now I was talking to my fiance. Lily, quit it. I use the words giveaway and free text subject line and we'll get back to you immediately.
Yeah, that is something that I want to do this year, doing giveaways,
Oh, don't say that to me. I'll be there.
but not in the way as you would expect.
Okay.
What happened with your sound?
My sound?
Yeah, it was very low for a second
All
or
right.
so.
Better now? I think I think I have to change it. I always have sound problems. I don't know why. Because mostly my machines are too loud. Right now I only have one machine going, so
Yeah, so I think how many people are now online watching this live stream? 6, because YouTube says 3, current viewers says 6. So
mine says 6 watching.
so what I'm going to do, I'm going to reinvest my YouTube money back into the to the videos. I think I need to check with some brands if they can sponsor. But in my opinion, if you do a giveaway, you give away, not a brand giving something away.
Yeah.
It's my concept of doing a giveaway. It will cost me money, not the company that is sponsoring.
Yeah. But you always, I mean, I don't see no difference if you get some stuff from this company and then you give it away, just for mentioning the company's name. So
Hmm.
I think it's pretty okay.
So what I want to do, I was thinking about doing some gift card codes in the video for just a fraction of a second, something like that. So that it is somewhere visible in the video, just not something like this, But people need to put attention to the video to actually see it. If the person is subscribed or not subscribed, but first come first get, something like that. Um,
Or hiding like little Easter eggs.
yeah, something like that. So yeah, not that I'm going to do that with a gameplay on this YouTube channel, but you know, for the other channel, I want to experiment that with a $15 Amazon gift card, and then putting somewhere a text on a mobile phone or something else that if somebody is paying attention, that he will actually see it instead of So that that's
Um,
that's
I made a game similar to that, but I use a code. Um, it's called. It's basically code breaking, and the codes are arranged in a certain way, and you have to rearrange everything to get into the original message. And once you reach the original message, you come back to me and can contact me and get a free roll of filament
yeah,
just for that.
yeah,
So takes
yeah,
5 minutes to do.
because there are a lot of giveaways on your side of the world, let's say like this. And it's fun to watch live streams, but if I hear the words they only ship to US and Canada only, then I'm like,
I know.
I mean, I still am there, but I would like to have something from Printed Solid, something like that. I want to
I know.
try Jesse PLA, but it's
I
impossible
never
to
had
get it here.
JCPLA.
And you're living in the US.
No, I live in England.
You're English, man.
I'm German originally.
I
I'm
know, Matt,
German.
German.
I know that's because everybody used to call me the German guy, so um, that was kind of like my nickname. So I said Matt. They always called me Matt and or German. So I said I'm Matt German. So
Hmm. So yeah, to also to say it to my friend Anna from the Netherlands. Yes, I'm going to do a giveaway. Uh, it's going to start very small because I have a small YouTube channel. I want to do a giveaway from my own money that I earned with YouTube and maybe also some affiliate link marketing. Because I don't want to buy a new 3D printer because I think a lot of people can agree. I have quite a lot 3D printers here. I'm also not shipping my 3D printers to winners because who wants to have a second-hand 3D printer where Zachary touched it? Maybe it's something I don't know. Oh, he touched my 3D printer. It's from him, but it doesn't work. Anyways, so I wanted to do some giveaways. Think about one or two $50 gift cards from Amazon, something like that, or iTunes, something like that. So something that everybody can use, not
yeah,
something that
exactly.
only one part of the world can use, but not here in the Netherlands or in Germany or in England.
The thing is, if you get vouchers for Amazon, get the Amazon voucher for the country what they are located in. Because
Hmm.
I have won several American vouchers, and it was worldwide too, but there was the American vouchers, so I had to go to the American website and Amazon and buy from there instead of buying from Amazon UK. You see, because you have Amazon UK, Amazon Germany, Amazon America, Canada, Australia, and the list goes on. So because
Okay, so
each 50 quid in America might be not 50 quid over here in England. 50 quid over here it's around about 60 US dollars.
yeah, I want to see if I can put something like a code into one of my videos, because doing giveaways, you need to follow. If you are doing giveaways on YouTube, you need to follow some rules in order to get everybody happy, instead of
Yeah.
having those issues. uh Especially now that we know you clean your printers with
Sorry, my camera
underwear.
keeps going off.
Yeah, I noticed, but I keep going.
Did I just hear red underwear? No, no,
Yeah,
don't show it. Don't show it. I'm blinded now. Oh, man. Just kidding. No, I use it as strap too. Oh, it's just a blanket. Okay,
yeah,
good.
I'm not going to clean my 3D printers with my used underwear.
I
That
don't
would be.
know. I know some people who do that.
Hmm. So
And then,
maybe some other people have ideas, doing giveaways where everybody can benefit, instead of only, because a lot of people, and I was one of them, 2 years ago when I did the last giveaways. I was like, make sure that you are subscribed, but that is something I cannot check. Make sure that your post notifications are on, and that you react to the comic, react in the comments that you are subscribed. But following the YouTube rules, that's not allowed.
mm,
So I need to. For that reason, I didn't do any giveaway last year. So, uh, uh, oh yeah, and non-fam is living in Canada. Canada. Hey Gary, how are you doing? Welcome. When I do card giveaways, I don't buy the card until I know the
50
winner's
quid.
location.
Strange mad, I could use a voucher from America on the DE site. Alright.
Yeah, yeah. So I need to check how I can get this to work, because yeah, you know, when you are going to do a live stream, everybody is hyped. Everybody wants to win something, and it's bang to enter the giveaway. It's nice, but not for now, I think. Um, yeah, I mean, it's if I use Amazon gift card, and you can use it everywhere, also in Germany, in the UK, in the Netherlands. Uh, okay, if it is less, it's still free money. It's still a gift.
Yeah. Uh,
Yeah.
I think I need to go outside with my dog. She keeps bugging me.
Okay. And
She wants to go for a run, to the blue. She wants to go. I think
okay.
she's sitting right there. I don't know if you can see.
Yeah, I see. Cool dog.
Yeah. My elephant hunting dogs.
Hmm.
And this one is the worstest one of them all. Come here, Lily. Come. No, don't. You want to go out? Okay, yeah, working tail. All right. Zach, thank you for the invite. If you're still on in like half an hour or so, might pop back in.
Okay.
Thank you
Okay.
very much.
See you later. Thanks. The reason why so many work on the back end is because it derives user interaction in the chat, which Twitch requires. Is it also with YouTube? Because, yeah, 2 years ago when I was doing that, I never thought that I would do something like that in a live stream. So I never thought of it. Oh, by the way, I didn't put it back on. Yeah, still works. Yeah. Yeah, that seems like the problem I'm having. Yeah, so I have here this. Let's put this off. I have here the CR200B. I printed several parts for the ANET ET4 in blue ABS. Nice. Come on. Dang it. Yeah, so this was printed on the Easy Treat X1. It's a very nice print, but I ruined it. Oh yeah, I need to order some build plate. Oh, dang it. Yeah, okay. So it's a trash can. Wait. Yeah, so I need to check how I'm going to do the giveaways. But yeah, I want to make as much as people happy. If that is okay with you guys. Yeah, isn't that okay? So some small springs that came from the Anycubic Mega Zero. Put now some yellow springs on it, so it's now more jumpy. So I ordered some 3D printed parts, like the yellow springs, like fuses. And this company sent me a whole plakband. It's crazy. Oh, talking about clear tape, somebody in the comments from yesterday's video, he said that the video from the ANET ET4 was long overdue, and to get mirror glass print surface, you can also use normal clear tape. And I was like, sure. I mean, using painter's tape does work, but after several prints, you need to take it off and then put some new tape on it. I think it's crap. I don't think it's working at all, but just making fun of me. Yeah, well, if they have a laugh. Masking, packing tape, thinner. This for printing? I thought it was a joke. Oh my gosh. I don't know. Yeah, in the back of my head, I thought, well, it could be, but Mylar tape. Some people do that. You can also join the stream, Anna, if you want. I think that's Captain tape. Because Mylar doesn't say anything to me. Mylar. Yeah, Captain. That's in Dutch. It's called Captain. You're already in sleeping mode. Okay. Me too. He didn't notice. So I have 2 weeks off. Didn't do anything for my work. So what happens is that my whole day-night cycle is shifted. So I go to bed at 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock a.m., and then I'm getting up at 10, 11 a.m. in the morning. So need to pray that I will, when I need to work Monday, that I don't oversleep and then I'm late. It's going to happen. I can feel it in my guts. The stuff you use is silver. Yeah, the one that we can get here in the Netherlands, it's this goldish copper kind of color. It's almost feeling like you are using stuff that NASA also uses, on their spaceships, something like that. Cool. I'm getting up at 3 a.m. I'm going to bed to 4 p.m. Well, I can stay also a whole day in my bed, but then I'll get this headache. I have something like, why? I want to, get some sleep. Yeah, I think that too. Oh, like that. Yeah. Yeah, this goldish foil, aluminum foil in gold with those space blankets. Okay. Yeah, so here in the Netherlands, we have this tape to use. Because I typed it in the way you said it, and as a result, I got this masking tape, this Captain tape back as a result. So I also have some few. Maybe some people, somebody knows. For the Voron 0.1, I also need fuses. It has a heated bed. It has also nozzle or hot end. It's 220 volts. But I'm not sure which amps, this is called amps, that I need to use for my fuses. So I bought two. Riddenback. Riddenback? Oh. Was on New Year's evening, but get your normal rhythm back. Oh my gosh. So I have now two different packages. One is for 10 amps and the other one is 3.15 amps. I don't know. And also a E3D hot end nozzle. It's from Prusa Mini because I was printing with carbon fiber PETG and I got no adhesion problems. So every time when I print something, I can just move it off the build plate. I cleaned the bed, did everything, doesn't stick, and I don't want to use hairspray. So this is also something nice to know. What I have now here somewhere on my shelf, I've got enough spools of filament to at least print dozens of things. So wait. You have tried the HCHT nozzle? What's that? Volts times amps is what? Divided. So the amps from the power supply. So somebody wants to have 10 amps fuses because apparently I don't need them. So on the Ender 6, I've checked, it's a 3 amps fuse. The ones that I bought a few weeks ago, those were too light microamps, I think. What is the voltage and the wattage you need the fuse for? It's for the Voron. Just a second. Something like that. So I won't be needing this in a while, so I'm moving this a little bit. Then that. Hey, Sanjay. Going from the Anycubic 3D printer to a Voron. I think I need to order some other things. So it's for the Anycubic Viper. So I was looking to the screen. I saw the Anycubic Viper, but I meant the Voron 0.1. So what is the voltage? So 230. And so this power supply is 150 watts. Whoop. Wait, I see something. I make a picture of it so that you can see it as well. So, whoop. So I think the 3 amps, 3.5 amps is enough. Hey, Jose, how are you doing? Welcome to the live stream. What's my opinion about the Ender 3S1? Well, I don't have the printer, but if I would have the money, I would definitely buy the printer because it's an Ender 3S1. It's a direct drive. It has all the nice features that I was looking for when I bought my first Ender 3 Pro because I don't have a direct drive. Oh, bummers. It has some cool things. And okay, so if it is sent for free, I would definitely want to accept it. Maybe later in this year, maybe I'm going to buy it. I don't know. But now at this moment, I don't have plans to buy any printer. But I think it's a great improvement on the existing Ender 3 V2. I'm sorry. Oh, greetings back from Van Rij to Venezuela. Oh, okay. Whoa, finally work on the Voron again. I need to print some parts, and I did notice that I need to order some extra parts because the acrylic plates, because I'm using a different extruder, I need to do that. Hey, how are you doing, sir? Welcome. Mangled Angler, how are you doing? 0.65 amps. I did have something here, but of course it's way too small for me to read. My glasses, they are not real. So I used these before. I don't think that I can read this. Good night, Anna. Sleep well, and I'll see you next time. And I will send you the message, but it's a boxed radial Radial box fan 3010. So not the 4010, but the 3010 needs to be a smaller one. Oh my gosh. This is 32 mega amps or micro amps. So this one is too light. I figured something. I need to push more filaments in the 1.7 amps. Says right on the label. The price for that is what that is well that is one point of the new Ender. It's a heavier price tag. Two amp fuse. Hey, Dr. Dante, how are you doing? Welcome to the live stream. Yeah, so I can order new ones. I need to be fast. So these are too heavy, but it's always great to have some extras. You need to think about where to use them. But I think the 3.15, I think that those are a little bit high as well. But I can get my what worst case scenario. What will happen if I put them in 3.15? Yeah, milliamp. Yeah, so two. Yeah, I can also order two. Ba, 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 ba. What did I want to check? Besides the fuse. Besides the fuse. The probably with running says 3 or more is if the so if the amps is higher, then if something happens, then it doesn't blow the fuse, and then I will get some fire. Oh, I'm sorry. Where did I add those fuses? Oh my gosh. Connectors. Yeah. No. Wait. Dee, 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 dee. Two amps is safe. Guess what? I'm going to order them. Down, think about it, blah, 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 blah. Components. Yeah. So something else. Print that. I have an Ender 3 Pro and the thermistor keeps coming loose. I'm afraid of tightening the screw too hard, cutting the wires. Any idea what to do? What you can do, this is what I've been doing. Oh. That's a great tip. I wanted to say something different, but this is actually very nice. Yeah, so if I would upgrade my Anycubic Mega Zero 1.0, if I'm going to upgrade it with a heated bed, the heated bed, it will be a yeah, the ANET ET, the ANET A6 or A8 plate, the PCB plate. It's 20 euros, and then I also need the power supply because there is a power supply I needed. So it's 60 euros in total for the power supply and the heated bed. So that's the reason why I don't want to do that. Yeah, it's where we talked about earlier today. Okay, I can show that because I'm just watching. It's this kind of tape. Okay, this is very thick, but something like this. Yeah, yeah, indeed. And as a matter of fact, I was also on this site. Yeah. Yeah, especially when you have the thermistor mounted in the inside of the heated bed, then this tape is used as well. Once you see it, you see it everywhere. Yeah, the problem is when I'm going to buy the sticker. Yeah, 13. Yeah. Yeah. If you, yeah. Yeah, it's the thicker one. It's kind of fun. Temperatuurregeling. Yeah, of course. Yeah, it's true. Sometimes you find this things around the hot end with this white fluffy stuff in between. Oh, so long can he tell you everything about drones? As a matter of fact, as a matter of fact, I've got here my own drone. Yeah. Yeah, your drones are much more nicer. And also so much fun. I will put mine away. Nobody wants to see a DJI. You will break things. Yeah, I saw that too. I'm good at breaking things. I can imagine that. Yeah, it's cool. It's my first one. It's not a FPV drone, so pum, 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 pum. Extruder, slice engineering. Do you need to have this? Toaster. Time to head home. Be back online in a little bit over an hour. Okay, see you later. Thank you for having you here. Maybe I will still be live streaming. Just yeah. See you later. Maybe. Cable management. Yeah. 6 millimeters. Hey, Fidget Studios, how are you doing, sir? Welcome to the live stream. Just ordering something. Pum 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 pum. Doobity beep beep. And babe. So, wait. You bestelling the E3D. E3D. Or maybe the US government could give me one of those black hornets I'm forced to pay for. Is that a Lego puppet? Cool. Fidget Studios. Looking nice, sir. I still need to check. Talking about Vivoron, of course. I still need to get the firmware. Is there a site that I can just download it for the 0.1? 3D RCNC? I want to get this printer printing. I want to get this printer printing. Maybe I'm going. Oh yeah, that is what I did. I ordered some wire harnesses. Da 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 da. Yeah. You missed the beginning of the question. So for the Voron 0.1, I need to download the firmware. Is there a way to get a firmware that is already, ready to install? And can I get a screen that I can attach to it? It's no mobile stuff. You do? Hey, if you want our 3D RCNC, I can send you a link and you can just hop in. Then you can see your pretty face one time. Shall I tell you a little secret? I want to stand. And then get up, stand up, fly. All right. Oh my gosh. And then I just do like this, and you will see me standing here. Yesterday, when I was recording the other video, my wife, she came inside and she didn't know that I was recording. So we made a little agreement. So the next time if I'm recording something, I just need to do like this, and then she knows that I'm recording. Hey Google, lamp YouTube 1 uit.
Oké, ik doe 2 lampen uit.
Hey, Nate Big. That's a long time ago, man. That's a long time. And also Nate Williams. 2 Nates. Oh, okay, so I need to say Nate Big and Nate Williams. So I hope my wife was already asleep. It's been a while. Yeah, last time, a year ago, something like that. Oh, you don't have set up anything. Double Nate. Nate 1 and Nate 2, but who's 1 and who's 2? So yeah, the one I need to work on, but I'm not sure if I'm going to do this on stream, since like mentioned, I don't have that much time. Yeah, I think so. Because I did see you in the comments sometimes. I'll put the lights back. So, I like this cool white glow. So yeah, I didn't see you for a while in the comment section. That's a lot, yeah, indeed. Crazy how much 3D printer have gotten. Yeah, like the new headphones. These are for the PlayStation 5, although I don't have a PlayStation 5. These are the Pulse headphones. They are amazing. The other ones that I had, also from PlayStation, also the same kind of concept. This is 7.1, and you can use this wireless. But this way I don't need to recharge. I'm very lazy. So yeah, I have a lot of 3D printers. I have my camera here. I can show you around. So this is my finger cam. So I can stop cam. No. This is this. So hello. So my gosh. Yeah, so that's the only problem here. The wire isn't that long. So I hope you can all see this pretty well. So in the corner, we have the CR200B from Creality, an enclosed 3D printer, which is very nice to print ABS prints in it very well. I didn't really have any problems. Even the wait, I'm going to turn around like this. So that's a CR200B, nice, very nice printer. Then we have there the FLSN QQS Pro, a very nice Delta printer with a model printed on there. So the BQBX, the Focus Odin F5, the Easy Treat X1, very nice printer. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do it a little bit different. Just a second. Because I am not listening to anybody else at this moment. So yeah. So much better. So can anybody hear me pretty well? Yeah. Okay. So yeah, well. So the Easy Treat X1. This is a printer that I have for quite a while. This is the third printer from the channel. There is the old CTC Prusa i3 MK2 3D printer clone. Working well, or not working at this moment, but I also need to do some TLC there. Then the Anycubic Mega Zero, which I started in this live stream with, but I cannot do anything with it because the heating is not working. Then we have here the Anycubic Viper. This is currently my most active 3D printer. Yeah, because it's on working height. It's always great when you are using 3D printers, the ones that you use the most, to have it on working height. Then the Prusa Mini, given to by Lawyer Moses. This is the Ender 6, a Core XY 3D printer. And then there in the corner, there's the G-Tech A10T. There. Don't see it, huh? Just wait a second. So that is the G-Tech A10T, a multicolor printer. Then the resin printer that I didn't use for a year. And there is the ANET ET4 next to that. A CNC milling and laser engraver, the JG Maker Artist D IDEX printer, not working at this moment, and also the artillery Sidewinder X2, and then here the Ender 3 Pro modified, and oh, spoiler, and here the other Creality Ender 3 V2. So quite a lot of 3D printers. Going to switch over camera. Yeah. So yeah. What? Number one patron? Wait, what? Did you become a patron? Wow. Thank you so much. It was, yeah, you know, some things are going well, some things aren't going so well. One of the things is the merch. I have a merch store for, I think, 1.5 years, but I'm thinking about it to close it. Mini E3. I will come back to that. Yeah, anything new and flashy. Yeah, this is an old room that I took over a few weeks ago, or a few months ago already. I was planning to go to the attic, but the attic, I thought of it because the roof is like this, and you are going to lose space, and you cannot put the printers in this kind of orientation. Still, some of the printers I cannot use because of the height, you know. So, yeah. Nesta, I saw you had. Yeah, this is the Canon M50. Yeah. My last videos I recorded back to the old days with my iPhone. It's quicker to move. I need a different camera. A lot of progress in a year. So happy for the channel. Yeah, thank you, Nate Beck. Cool. So yeah, Nate Williams, thank you for becoming a patron. I'm speechless. I need some tips on storing my printers like you do. Yeah, so I don't know you are living in the United States. So basically, a normal printer is something like 50 centimeters wide. If you want to store it like this, that is possible. These shelves are 90 centimeters, so almost a meter wide. Each shelf can hold over the 150 kilograms. Basically, I never put so much weight in it, and I think an average printer tops 15 till 20 kilograms. And like you can see, also an Ender 6 fits in there, but you are losing space. You can only put one printer in there. Here, combining it, big printer next to it, a small printer. Here, the Anycubic Viper with the Prusa Mini. Something, try to combine it, and it will work. Always take heed of the sides. Always take attention to these sides, something like this. Like also here with the Viper, just if you put the printers like this or like this, a little bit diagonal, will fit perfectly. Yeah, and the 6. I hoped that Creality would set me an Ender 7, but yeah, well, I'm also hoping for a CR30, because I have some big plans, literally big plans. Well, I remember when that was so hard to get last year. Oh, the Prusa Mini, yeah, it was. Do you have any thoughts about Atelier X2? It's an awesome printer. Only one downside, and it is also going to be mentioned in a review video later. You don't have this aluminum plate, and on top of it, the glass plate. So if something happens with the glass bed, you are losing the whole bed. So it's yeah. Don't drop something on it. But further, it's a nice machine. It's decent. Only you have a filament run out sensor, but if you have to change the filament, doesn't work that well. So that are two negative things about it. But anything else? 400, 400, 400? Right? 400? I lost count. So it's a big 300, 300, 400. That was it. I put the SKR Mini version 3 on an N3 Pro too. Yeah. So little spoiler. So I did some upgrades on my Ender 6. 0.9 degrees stepper motors and also a BL Touch. First I did the BL Touch, then I did the NUC 3D LDO stepper motors. But the firmware is not open source. So if you are hooking it up to something like Prontoface or some other software to communicate or update your firmware, you are not able to do that. First, you need to unlock the firmware or the board, and then you can do something on it. In this case, for the BL Touch, you can get the firmware with the BL Touch enabled, but still it is going to give some issues. Like I have, sometimes it starts to print, and after 2 or 3 points, it stops, and then it says print finished, although it didn't print anything. And with the LDO stepper motors, the normal stepper motor that Creality uses is 1.8 degree. And if you are switching over to 0.9 degree, which is more precise, your printing bed is going to get a little thinner or smaller. So you need to update that. And normally with Prontoface and hooking your printer up to Prontoface, you can do that and changing the steps. You save it, store it, and then it's done, But in this case, it's not possible. So what I'm going to do, I have on my Ender 3 Pro, I have the version 2 board from Big 3 Tech. So since I have a new version, I'm going to take the old board out, going to put it in the Ender 6, And then I'm going to puzzle and find every connection, putting it in there, and then going to make a whole compilation of, or compile a whole firmware for the Ender 6, because the Ender 6 is originally not on the big 3Tech site. I didn't find it anywhere, so I have to make it myself. I don't think it's a big problem, but I have then a board spare to try it out. If I can get it to work, of course, there will be a video. If not, you will never going to see anything of it. The old board is going to get back into the printer and nobody knows, you know? Cool. So, but that's, you know, as long as Creality doesn't open source the firmware or give a firmware that we can install, and then eventually you are able to enable a BL touch and putting some different kind of step motors in it without any other problems, it's fine. But in this case, it's nearly impossible. Here, also the CR200B. It's going to 240 degrees Celsius maximum, and that's it. You cannot change anything. If you want to upgrade the hot end, yeah, you can, but you cannot go past the 240 degrees. I have only Prusa MK3S. It's been working fine for a year. That is nice. Yeah, the MK3S is a nice 3D printer. The Mini E3V, yeah, the Creality and the 3 Pro and the 3 V2. Hey Carl, it's long time to see. Hi all in the chat. I still need to send you something. Are you familiar with work the terms? What? 3D printed guns. Well, I'm living in the Netherlands. It's basically almost impossible to do something on guns. I do want to do that. I think in the chat you can work on different kind of firearms or non-firearms, and then, you know, cosplay guns and making them with your ABS printed parts into a, you know. I have also here 2 spools of nylon carbon fiber filament. So yeah, basically I have tools enough. The closest thing that I'm going, the closest thing that I'm going to do relating to something that can can fire projectiles is working on a crossbow. Ponterface extra open source firmware. Yeah, you know, the nice thing from Ponterface, you hook it up, you enter, I think, M503, you get the reading. Basically, you can change it. Just simple M92, and then setting your new E steps for the X and for the Y axis, or changing instead of 1.8 degrees into 0.9 degrees in the firmware, and you are done. It's all fine. Positive with COVID again. So yeah, I've read that on Twitter and was like, this dude had already the booster, and now for the second time COVID. Usually, yeah, sometimes he say, yeah, I'm not that lucky. Well, I don't know if this is lucky, but it's terrible. That it is. Did I? Am I up with the? Oh, cool. So yeah, yeah, there are some other things that I also want to do. Finishing finally this long duration build. This is at this moment not my fastest printer. No way. Yeah, so I also I don't know if you noticed it, but I also am re-uploading all videos. Of course, I put them on private or unlisted, downloading it and then taking the best parts out of the video, taking the arms and the other things out that is, delaying the video or delaying the content, and then re-uploading it. Like the video from, I think, Sunday wasn't actually doing pretty well. I hope nobody noticed it. The kitchen, huh, Carl? Or no, Kieran said something about the kitchen. I need to finish the Ender 3 S1 review. I feel human again. Yeah, cool. I'm so happy for you, man, that you got the Ender 3 S1. I got in contact with somebody from, I think, Creality. She asked me something. So I hope finally Creality is getting in contact with me if I want to, doing some reviews. Because it's crazy. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 3D printers from Creality. 4. And all never the company that I supported the most in all those years. Yeah, I really should finish it. Yeah, of course. What do I think about it? I think you mean what Carl think about it. But, my personal opinion, I never thought that the Creality and the 3 Pro, the V2, were bad. I think there was still some room free to improve this printer. And with the new system, I think they improved quite a lot. But then, like Creality also mentioned with some previous machines, if you want to have a dual lead screw, that would mean that the printer is going to cost more than the budget that they want to have for this printer. So, yeah. I noticed the kitchen was waiting for. Yeah, I got a lot of bad comments during those times. By the way, the video was originally almost 22 minutes long. And I was hearing myself back and I was like, oh, Zach, really? This is way, of course. This get to the point. I want to make my videos being more appealing, more interesting to watch. So I hope that everybody who is in this live stream and watches those videos, please in the direct message say what you think about it, what can be improved, because I want to do more in 2022. I have a goal in mind. I hope I'm going to reach it, and I hope to go even over it. So my goal, there are several things that I'm thinking about. This year I want to reach 10,000 subscribers. So it's out. So in a few weeks I'm going to hit the 4,000. So it's now almost 200 off. So yeah, support this channel. It was about a certain lizard. Really? Wow. Well, thank you too. Everybody, you don't have to always do some super chats. I always, I'm also about the opinion when you're watching my videos, if you smash that like button, if you, be here, it's amazing. So what I'm going to do. I saw many of the Mr. Beast videos, and one thing that I want to do, I want to maybe tomorrow make some recordings about the state that I'm in now, how many subscribers that I have, what I want to reach in half a year, and publish that video or upload that video on YouTube the same day, and then for publishing over and a half a year, making a similar video, and then for 1 year later, and then doing that several times, and then also saying okay, hey Zach, future Zach, what did you accomplish this year? What was your resolution? What do you want to achieve? Something like that, kicking myself in the butt. Yeah, New Year resolution. Other than that, I also want to lose weight. That's one thing for sure. Because, I'm not the lightest, but also not the heaviest. I want to hit 1K subs in there. How many subs do you have? Oh, Carl, thank you for the moderation, by the way. It's insane. Those usually when I live stream, then just a few minutes later I will get something like this spam, But now it's even in the chat. It's insane. I hit 1K on TikTok. Nice. Hey, Andrew, how are you doing? Welcome to this to the live stream. It's also one thing that I also want to do this year, going to the US. And maybe live there. just getting lost. Try to upload every weekend new video. Hey, DB3D Dan, welcome to this live stream. How are you doing, sir? This is DB Dan. Man, everybody, say thank you for all of the moderators here on the channel. 3D RCC, Carl Fenton, DB3D Dan, Carl Fenton? Oh, Murph, that would be amazing. I need to plan 2 trips to the US. You need a little print running while we chat. We can do that. We can do that. We can do that, but I don't. Because I have nothing prepared. No, but it's. I want to visit SpaceX in Boca Chica, staying there for a few days, and then going to middle of nowhere. Maybe visiting Lawyer Moses, something like that. I don't know. I need to fine tune it. Maybe also checking on the 3D printing general or 3D print general. Yeah, I'm trying. Yeah, well, I don't have anything at this moment to start printing. I can do the easy treat. The Anycubic Viper, I think there is a clogged nozzle at the moment, so I cannot start a print there. I have so many printers and I can't. It's insane. So many printers and not anything to print. Yeah, next time. Yeah. I've got some filament. I can maybe print a calibration cube, and you can see it. Just taking some pictures. Whoop. Print. So with some printers, bad adhesion is a thing, you know. Is it destined to be bad adhesion? Now what's the problem? Yeah, I've got a bad adhesion. Oh yeah, we do. I also need to start with my my Elegoo Mars 2 Pro. These are the better pliers. Wait. Why don't you fix the clogged nozzle? Because if I'm going to start with it, I maybe need to do some other things in the meantime as well, and I'm not focusing on the chat. So I think it's printed nicely. Come, focus. This is a marble filament from Airy1. Airy1 for Airy1. Wait. So, now I'm back. A lot of support. I'm at work getting ready to head back home. I was wondering when you are going to say that. What's your calibration cube of choice? The XYZ. Because I've got here one. I got here one. Can torture test, no? I have class on Zoom that's starting in about 2 minutes. Maybe I will have a minute. Okay, cool. Yeah, safe travels then. Those filaments look awesome. Yeah, indeed. Bad adhesion. They take a cream for that. Yep. I saw it live. I could touch it. I could steal it. Wow. I don't want to be the bad guy. And we all know who is going to get one and who isn't. We are not that important. Oh, well, you are. Hey, what is my live stream without anybody watching it? So many innovation and Did you get a mic? Which one? Hey, Kit. Welcome to the live stream. This Banshee is printed on a printer, which I'm not going to mention, but look how nice this Banshee is. I think the wall is a little bit thin, but other than that, I think that this has also to do with the filament choice. Just a second. Because from that same printer, this calibration cube, you can see a little bit of the infill, but I think further it looks calm. It's looking focused, come back. Yeah, hello. On which printer did I print this? Never need a brim on a Banshee. True, but I'm one of those few examples that are using a brim, because the printer that I printed this with, I was testing, and it didn't have this little perch line. So this is also for me a way to see how well it is going to stick. Talking about a brim, here on my calibration cube, there I don't use any brim. Brim. But eventually, well, I can take it right off, and everybody won't notice that I was using a brim. But nobody said to me which printer I use for this Banshee. Because you are all shy to mention that. Which printer? Doe een stapje naar voren en een stapje terug. La 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 la. Is that with a smooth glass bed? It's, I think, on a Brossolette glass plate. Not mine. No. So, and Brim is gone. Something like that. Unfortunately, I have to go since it's getting late here. 3D RCNC, thanks for having you here, and see you next time. The one with at least one Z motor. That's so true. Know which printer? ANET ET4. Blast for me. Blast for me. Yeah, so it's the fire hazard, not non-fire hazard printer. Who else thinks that I had the best timing with the ANET printer video release? Since it was a topic on Twitter, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm posting this video right when there is this discussion about the fire hazard and that some people left ANET. Yeah, exactly. And when I was doing the review video about the ANET ET4, you know what I did? One moment I was printing something, I took out the thermistor to see what happens if the thermistor was not working. It stopped. Kira, that is so true. You won? Yeah, I think if I'm showing you this Benchy and I would let everybody guess from which printer it comes, nobody would expect that this is coming out of an ANET. Hey, Jeroen, how are you doing? Notice the FL7 still running stock firmware? Yeah, I was thinking about it, but I didn't do it. Really happy this brings back memories. Yeah. So also this printer was similar like the ANET printers. It's the CTC printer. I hope that the CTC company is coming out this year with brand new consumer 3D printers, which is also going to compete with Creality and Anycubic with better printers and not clones of existing printers. Please, please, you have the resources. Do something useful with it, because it's not that hard to make a 3D printer, right? Or am I saying some weird things? I mean, I'm not an engineer. I just, modify a little bit 3D printers. Well, not changing the firmware. I don't know on which kind of social media platform you are, Jeroen, but I'm on Twitter, Zachary_Bergen. I'm on Facebook, Zachary van Bergen. So feel free to DM me or check me out, and maybe we can talk more about this firmware. I was thinking about it to do it, but I mean, the printer still runs fine. Most of the 3D printers that I want to upgrade, I do it in small steps that when some people are watching my videos, that they can follow everything that I did with a printer. The Creality Ender 3 Pro, I did a lot of upgrades on it. The Ender 6, I did some upgrades. This 3D printer, I did some upgrades. And everybody can follow right along the track what I changed about it, instead of I have a heavily modified 3D printer, but nobody actually saw the whole process. And that is something that I do like to do, so that my viewers or my subscribers can follow the thing I did. So also with the SKR Mini E3 V3 board that I'm going to install in a few weeks. I don't know if it is going to be weeks, maybe next week. I don't know. By the way, I did see some nice firmware updates for the FL Sun, but I also saw some heavily modified extruders sitting on top of the tool head. I don't know if it is. Yeah, I will see you back in a few minutes. Facebook FL Sun forum. I think I'm also in that group as well. Zachary is everywhere. Yeah, why should I stay in one place, huh? I feel like the influencers with big beards played a bit fast and lose the truth. I feel that the influencer with big beards played a bit too fast. I don't know who you're meaning. Well, yeah, of course they can clone the Anycubic Viper, but like I mentioned in the review about the Anycubic Viper, I think it's a answer from Anycubic to Creality to the Fire Hazard CR6 SE. The CR6 SE was a printer that I really would like to have back then when it came out, but eventually I'm happy with this one, because this one didn't cause any issue. Yeah, okay, now the clogged nozzle, but I do need to say this printer was running, I think, for 4 to 6 weeks, continuously printing parts for the Star Destroyer. For the people who didn't see the Star Destroyer, just a second. How is that for a change? This is just the bottom part. This is not the upper part. Guns. So I do need to say that the Anycubic Viper was printing continuously every day. I had also a list where I did take notes, keep track of all the parts that need to be printed for which step. And I think this coming weekend I'm going to put the top together. So you need to put first all the things together with all of those little dowels, gluing them with my phone. I take some pictures because eventually, if the whole model is done, I'm going to do a little review about Gambody.com website and also showing this this model. I hope to get also in contact with Gambody and see if they can push out an extra discount on this model or maybe some other models. But this one was, I don't know who else was in the Twitch live stream. I was watching the Gambody website and was like, who is going to pay $80 for this kind of model? I mean, it's a STL file. Who is going to pay $80 for something like this? I don't know if it was the same stream, but eventually, not so long later, I bought this model. And I was like, it's not looking that bad. Am I a nerd? Yes, I am a nerd. Damn it. Well, I put the SKR 1.3 in my QBS Pro. I have a blown up 1.3 SKR laying around. I cannot use that. I had to fork the Marlin. You had to fork the Marlin for it? Okay, cool. What is fork? Yeah, you had to tweak the Marlin firmware for it. Only because I blew up the original mainboard. Oh, yeah. Yeah, they use the Robin boards for that, I guess. The bearded influencer crack was in the reference. Oh, this guy. Oh, yeah, the guy. Who, I'll look up my tweets to see it. Yeah. I mean, the old machines had a problem, and I know that there are some big influencers still, not too keen on ANET. But I mean, this is an all-metal 3D printer, so if you will get a fire hazard, which I don't think that would happen to the ANET ET4 series, you still are pretty safe. And basically, you will never leave your printer unattended if the printer is brand new. All of my printers here, I can just leave them on, let them print, do its thing, just come back after a day working, and I still see that they are doing the thing that I ordered them to do. Machines need to listen to what I say. Damn it. I can print another calibration cube or something. What printer will you install the SKR Mini? Yeah, you didn't hear me saying that, but I have a Ender 3 Pro with the SKR board in it, the version 2. That board I'm going to use on the Ender 6 for a other project, and the version 3 board I'm going to install on that one. If there is going to happen something on the version 2 board, no problem. Of course I lose a little bit money, but if I'm going to use the stock board from the Ender 6 and I screw something up there, I cannot never return to another board, So I'm going to use the version 2 board on the Ender 6. I'm going to make a little project of it where I'm going to make pictures, where I'm going to make videos, and then also write down everything that I did so that when I'm going to make a video of it, that I can talk people through the whole process in order to change the board from this 3D printer into an SKR board. Because I think the form factor from the Creality board and the SKR Mini board are also identical to that. And as long as Creality doesn't open source the firmware for the Ender 6 and also for the CR200B, I think the CR2 and the B is easier to change board because it's a normal Cartesian style 3D printer firmware in it instead of a Core XY. So yeah, there's the little things that I still need to learn when it comes to firmware compiling. I don't have to write the whole code, just going through the whole basic list of an Ender 3, because that is where I'm going to base it upon, and see how that is going to work. I know that from TH3D that he also did a upgrade on the machine, but he also changed the screen because the screen is going to give issues. I know the Viper is a clone of the Ender. We all know. That's massive. Yeah, indeed. It's, you know, I already used 6 spools of filament already. And then I ordered 2 more spools, which that one over there is spool number 7. 7. 7. So I have now, it's insane how many that I used. Yeah, I also had to use blue. I don't think that this is a Pico board. It's, let's say like this. This board looks like it can go right into a normal PC. It's looking like it's looking like a graphics card. Hey, if any 3D printer brand is watching this live stream, it's not too crazy to have a open controller board and see the controller board, you know, with some LED lights and some other fancy stuff that you will see in a normal PC. You know, something like you can see with all the shine and the RGB lights. Wouldn't that be great? I'm giving some ideas here. Several YouTubers. Huh. Okay. Apart from the Kickstarter issues, the CR6 is a great machine. Yeah, well, non-fam, you are insane. So thankful. I saw the message and then look on the right side and pff. So I'm also going to Twitter this out to YouTube to do something about it, because the names are like that you cannot you cannot change anything to it. At the other hand, this is also a chat message that is also, you know, helping the channel. A filament on the spool. Ha 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 ha. You know what there's this one time that I tried. This is going to be those kind of live streams that that I used to do. So I have a resin printer. I like, maybe non-fam can back me up with this. The way a model comes out of a resin printer, I do like. But everything is printed, or everything is done at the same moment with the layer of a resin printer. And I was thinking, Can this also be done on a normal FDM 3D printer? I mean, with these supports. Is that crazy? I mean, some of the models are, at an angle with those weird, support structures. And I was like, is this also, if I would slice a resin model or a model sliced in an in situ box and then try to export it to a normal Cura or Prusa slicer and then print it like that on a normal FDM printer. Is that possible? Yeah, I love my resin printer as well. I don't know. I don't think that my Elegoo Mars 2 Pro does like me as well. I've got neglected. There is still resin in the vat. I think I'm going to get some issues. Well, as long as I'm not watching it, nothing happens. No, right? By the way, there's this cover over it, and the build plate is, holding it very tight. So maybe the resin is still great. Maybe some steering. Can I justify getting a SLM? Can you imagine that a lot of my 3D printers were in the living room and a lot of people commented me, dude, you are so lucky that Daniela does allow this. I mean, all of these printers were one time in the living room. When I started the channel, I had this printer on the kitchen, the countertop from the kitchen, and I was sitting there making my very first YouTube video for this channel. By the way, I'm also going to try to do some live streams where I did an unboxing and first print. Now, where I did an unboxing, build, and first print. I'm going to see if I can re-edit the whole live stream and make it into a short 5-6 minute video of it. Or where people can see that something is built. So maybe in the future, you are also going to see live streams that I'm going to do with unboxing, maybe, I don't know. But the way I'm going to, the format is going to be a little bit different. So that's easier to adjust. You have 4 FDM printers in the living room. Carl, you are amazing. Beep, 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 beep. Oh, those Starlink satellites are now with lasers. Let's get fancy with those lasers. Oh, by the way, this FLSun QQS Pro has a Titan drive extruder, an original E3D Titan extruder. Talking about E3D, I'm going to, within a few weeks, I'm going to install a Hemera on one of my printers. But I'm not sure which one. I need to see which printer is popular. Maybe I'm going to install it on my EZ3DP because, hey, who knows? I'm printing randomize new SCL in resin at the moment. How many printer? How many in your basement? He has 4 FDM in the living room. Ba, 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 ba. Beep, 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 beep. So another calibration cube. Bang! There it goes. Whoop, 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 whoop. Looks nice on the stream, on the camera. Whoop, whoop. Back. Print. You know the problem with big printers that almost touches the ceiling is I need to have a little footstool to stand on to be able to reach the printer. I got 5 FDM, 1 resin, and 1 laser in the shed at the moment, and 2 in my conservatory, and waiting for a few more to arrive. Oh, cool. So, few more. Which kind of printers are you going to get? Tell me. I won't tell anybody. Promise. Just tell me in the chat. Beep, 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 beep. Boop, boop, boop. Beep, 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 beep. Hey, Matt German. Huh? You were not missed. I've also an STL file from a clock 17, clock 17, but it's the bottom part of the gun. Yeah, that's the only thing that I can get. But if I'm printing something like that, I would get the FBI here, and I don't want that. Because here in the Netherlands, it's forbidden to have a firearm, gun, pistol. Yeah. Sad story in the Netherlands. I want to say, what doesn't kill you, make you stronger. Oh, by the way, did you ever meet this guy? Look at that. It's from this company, which I'm also going to make a video about in a few weeks. Also, tier time. But usually it just kills you, Zach. Well, it doesn't kill me because I'm still alive. But that's the question. Are we alive or are we alive? Who knows if plants are alive? What's the definition of life? Or we were talking about this subject earlier on today. yesterday, by the way, not today. Time is relative, right? I mean, we decided when time was time because the Earth was spinning around in 24 hours. And back then we were using a sundial, and then later on we used a clock. And then we also had a calendar, so we know which season we were, which day we were. Because without time, how fast can you get somewhere? And what determines how fast is? Can you imagine? This is just one of those streams. Can you imagine? You are driving 50 miles per hour, but leaves the hour away. How fast are you driving anyways? Well, if we are not talking about cars, then we are printing about 3D printers. This is a very fast 3D printer, but taking the time out of the equation, is this a fast printer then? Time is relative. It only exists here on Earth. Right? You have also those people that are coming to you and they say, you have a second? Well, you already lost it. Bye. You got a second for me? Well, I need to have more because it takes longer now. So that's also a cool thing. The stream is going about anything. But what are you guys thinking about? Anyways. So it's late. Well, I would say it's late for me, but then it's early in the night or morning. Oh, Kieran, that one is deep. Time is relative. It's only worth depends upon what we do as it is passing. That's when we say time flies when you're having fun. Then you know that time can fly. Paul Cumber, how are you doing? Yeah. You're just coming at the right moment, at the right time. If you are going to disturb somebody, Paul, what are you usually say? You have a minute? You have a second? Or can I ask you something? Or how would you approach a person if you have a question? Okay. Paul comes in. Here's something like, what? Yeah. Are you doing fine? Ah, I'm also doing fine. Yeah. Right. I need to try to get some sleep as I'm exhausted. Yeah. 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 It was fun. Did you notice, by the way, that I'm also more active now on Facebook? I don't know. It just happened. But I will catch you later, man. Thanks for having me here. Are there some projects where you're working on, Paul? Carl, it gives away later at 2 a.m. What? Who is giving away? Oh, I get it. I get it. 2 a.m. I'm going to do a giveaway, but I'm not going to give it away. Or you give way. These are so fine. You know, no, those I don't have here. Dang it. So you have several side cutters. When I got the first one from Creality, I didn't like them. Wait, I have one here. So those Creality ones, that's, you know, you will see everywhere. So I decided to buy a better one because after 2 hours cutting away support the first time, I was like, it's no good. So I bought a different one. Oh no, wait. Was it? I don't know. Let's make up the story. So I bought this one, and I think that this one was hard to get because here in the Netherlands, we at that moment 3 years ago, we didn't have those side cutters. So so I used this one. This one saw a lot of support materials. It's like Pac-Man, but then in black, because, you know, it's not yellow. So this one I use a lot of times, and it was not laying nice in my hands. So sometimes I use the light blue ones from Creality, you know, to switch between the tweezers. And then I think with the Eiffel Sun, I got this one. These ones are more ergonomic, and those are also laying better in the hand. Those are more nice round, more grip. I think more grip, but also the spring is nicer. And then with the Anycubic fiber, I got a new one. I mean, I think this one is exactly the same. These are identical, but the handle. I mean, this one you can use very easily with cutting the filament, you know, but not cutting away support material. I won't recommend using that. Can you imagine 2 hours cutting with this one because you don't have anything else? Yeah, I would, but eventually better use something like this. Or see if it is possible to use soluble layer between the support and the model itself. Stay in your box. Meerkat. Meerkat? Meerkat? Huh? What can I do with that? Okay, anything else we can talk about during this live stream? Because everybody was so in shock about when I was talking about time relative, something like that. Suddenly a drop in the views. Oh, no, not okay. Everybody's still here. Everybody's still here. Here. Well, that takes a long time. So I think I'm going to end this live stream. La 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 la. So everybody, thank you so much for watching this live stream. There are still 9 people here in this chat. Maybe we can talk about something. Hey guys, I know, we can still talk things out, you know. It doesn't have to end this way. No, I think it's now almost close to 1:30 a.m. in the morning for me. I also need to hit the bed. Well, I can kick the bed if I want. I can jump into the bed. I think my wife doesn't like that. No. Maybe we can. No. Anyways, everybody, thank you so much for being here in this live stream. It was awesome, it was nice, it was fun. We talked about a lot of things. And by the way, this was also the first live stream for this year. I didn't, you know, in the afternoon, I didn't think of it to do a live stream in the in the evening. So this was a surprise. Surprise! Don't verwachten, dit is best prijs. So everybody, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. And hey, if you're new here and you didn't see these kind of live streams before, well, you know what to do. Smash the like button. It doesn't cost you anything. You don't have to pay for it. And, you know, smash also the bell for getting the last notifications if I post a video with some hidden code in it so that you can earn some money with it, as well as a little appreciation. Also, you know, yeah, well, what else? What can I say? Well, see you later, and let's make awesome things with 3D printing. Zachary, 3D Prints. Bye-bye.